Hey, Shalom, Shalom. It's the brother Abba Yabba from the DC Church coming at you, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Ba'ashem meaning in the name, Recall meaning spirit, Kodash meaning holy. These are the names and the powers that I come to in order to profess the 100% truth, and Lord's will seal the elect's faith. Shani Kabaga will records according now by eighth, meaning double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS in these times, whom the Heavenly Father had enlisted the 100% truth to, and Shalom wa Barakam wa Shayashala, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. To the man out there that's pushing his word in sincerity and truth, to you I say Shalom wa Barakam, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, the name of this video is going to be something along the extent of, just because we're in the truth doesn't mean you don't have to tend to your physical appearance. All right. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, and again, I may skew up the title, however it comes, when I do happen to make the video. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of times you have image consultants in the world, and when we get in the truth, something that's neglected is the fact that we still have to uphold an image physically. Okay. Now, of course, we know the scriptures say that we're the children of light, but on a physical sense, we also have to exude that light too. All right. And that comes with investment in yourself. And a lot of times, Jake be coming outside looking like they're in fucking World War III or we're in martial law. And that's not cool, man. That's not cool. You have to tend to your image. And really, the scriptures say that your temple is, your body is the temple of the Heavenly Father. All right. So good personal hygiene, practicing good personal hygiene and cleanliness will allow you to be closer to the Heavenly Father. All right. But, yeah, don't use not tending to your physical appearance. Don't use that as an excuse, because of the truth. Don't use the truth as an excuse to not tend to your physical appearance. All right. And, for the brothers that seek women or that go out and what have you, and I'm trying to speak as spiritually as possible on a carnal topic, but for those men that are out there, that go out there with bros and what have you, and you get a certain type of energy because you're in clothing, or you don't smell good, or you're not up to date, you can't really blame them. If somebody's in the world, what their expectation is gonna be is somebody to do things or to look like they're a part of this world. And that's the upper hand that we have. We have the knowledge. Actually, let me go to that real quick. Which I want to bring this out real quick, just to kind of set the basis of what type of world we live in. And knowing what type of world we live in, you can then be, as the scriptures tell you, harmless as wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, right? So knowing that we live in a fleshly world, if you want a result, if you can't use the spirit to try to, woo a woman. It's just not going to work. All right. You have to actually physically take care of your image and invest in yourself. And there's nothing wrong with investing in yourself. And that's the problem. That's something that I see within Akim, and to the brothers that actually can. I'm not saying that to every brother, because some brothers aren't in a fortunate situation to where they can do so. But for the brothers that actually can, and they're not, there's no reason for you not to. To spend a couple of extra 20, 50, even sometimes $100 on a nice outfit, a nice shirt, some nice cologne, some dude wipes, some toiletries, some things that will allow you to tend to your body and your hygiene. Okay, and your physical appearance. I'm not saying you got to I'm not advocating for anything that's unlawful, but you can actually go out here and groom a little bit. You don't got to look like like rough and gruff all the goddamn time, man. You can look presentable and still be a man of the Lord. This is 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the heavenly Father is not in him." All right? And of course, we have a disdain for this world. We understand that. We disagree with this world. We are totally against this world. But if you're in this world, you got to use camouflage. That's the biggest war tactic. The biggest war tactic is putting on camouflage so that people don't really even know you're there, or people don't even know. Because like the thing is with this world, it's real easy to kind of like blend in. Don't mean we're a part of it though. But if you want the benefits from this world, which ain't unrighteous, you're gonna have to fucking blend in. And that means tending to your image, everything physical. Because this world is gonna say it right now. For all that is in the world is the lust of the flesh. Why did the Heavenly Father name that first? Why was that listed first? Because everything that pertains to the flesh is what this world is going to expect from you. Okay? Clothing, hygiene, how you look, what you got on your feet, your upkeep, you taking care of your body, everything that has to do with physical appearance, this world is going to look at first. Give me 1 second, Hakim. And I'm going to give more precepts to back this up because I don't want this to become a carnal topic. It's spiritually approaching a carnal topic that needs to be spoken about. Because you have, like I said, you have image consultants in the world. But I feel like, like Jake just believed that once you come in the truth, you don't have to fucking have the same level of tend to your flesh. Oh, we about to get the fuck out of here. So, I ain't got to brush my teeth. I ain't got to wash my body. I ain't got to look nice. I don't fuck all these bitches in the club, man. These bitches ain't shit. They all of the world. Yeah, you saying that, but at the same time, you're still upset because you're not getting a certain result. And all brothers know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Just be real, all right? We all looking for one thing, as men, when we go out and about, we all looking for the same thing, all right? So if you want those things, you have to make sure that you're tending to your image. And it goes deeper than just the physical thing. That's really spiritual. A man that cares about his physical image is a man that's also tending to his spiritual image too, okay? If you're a child of light, you're going to want to present yourself as such, all right? Oh, man. It's like, I got terrible allergies. By just drinking this tincture that I made, though. It's amazing. It says, all that is in the world is the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, physical, and the pride of life, physical. It's not of the Father, but it's of the world. Now, with that being said, we can go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. It says, all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any, right? So you got to find the balance within that, right? I'm not telling you to go out there and spend your tithe money on some fucking Supreme. But what I'm saying is, if you have the upper hand to take care of how you look physically, as far as investing in yourself, that is a good option. And that is the best option, because we live in a world that's extremely fleshly. So sometimes you gotta come down to that fucking point. You gotta realize the nature of where we're in. In order for you to score, you gotta play ball, man. That's just what the fuck it is. All right? And some Jake, they just, nah, bro, fuck that shit. Even though I got extra money in my pocket, I'm gonna go to the fucking Salvation Army and get some hand-me-downs. Nah, bro, go get you something crisp. There's nice clothes that are cheap. There's good colognes out there that are cheap. There's good soaps out there that aren't super duper expensive. There's good hair products out there that ain't super expensive. You know? You don't gotta come out here with this rugged, ashy, dirty, dusty look. When you're a man of the Lord, bro, you gotta present yourself as such. You know, put a little bit of moisturizer in your hair. Brush them teeth. Scrape that tongue. Spray a little something, and I tell you what, the thing is, this doesn't only build up physical confidence, it also builds up spiritual confidence. All right? We're in a fucking job that is extremely social. Just imagine you have an individual come up to camp. You out there speaking directly to him, and that man got to back up because your fucking breath smell like ass. Okay? You got Salakia for cussing so much. Yeah, Salakia. I'm going to try to keep this as spiritual and as edifying as possible. But just imagine, you know, your hygiene isn't the best, and somebody comes up to camp and they recognize that. That's embarrassing, bro. Hygiene is something that needs to be tended to, like, overall. And that is a part of your image, your physical image. You can't be taking care of your spiritual image and not tend to your physical image. That's unbalanced. The scriptures tell you about what a false balance is. That's an abomination to the Heavenly Father. Okay. So I think that's maybe 7. Let me go to 7 real quick. Unbelieving wife. It's a little bit further down. It's not sin. But I say, brethren, the time is short. Yep. Give me 1 second. There we go. And I want to find this other. Oh, yeah, it's right afterward. Dawadi Yahba Shema Shabbat Shema Kadash. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. And they that use this world, not as abusing it, for the fashions of this world passeth away. So within everything that I said, you have to find a balance. Can't just be out here, spend $3,000 on some goddamn clothes, and everything that pertains to your image, and you ain't got money to fucking pay your rent. Or you ain't got money to take care of your priorities. So how it goes is deal with priority first. Make sure there's something in your savings, and then invest in yourself. Okay? For those that got kids and what have you, I know it's harder for you to do so, but you gotta a lot of times prioritize yourself first. Salakia. You got to sometimes prioritize yourself. And that's not selfish. All right? And what I mean by prioritizing yourself is really prioritizing yourself is prioritizing the Heavenly Father. We understand that the Lord dwells within us. Okay? So we have a certain image to uphold. And just imagine if, the elder of your camp came to camp every week smelling like straight humbud. Looking like he didn't take a shower in weeks. You'd be like, yo, what the hell is going on? That's the point, And I can speak from what I've witnessed. All the Ra'ashim in our camp that I've witnessed, and even from some other camps, they take care of themselves. All right? They may not always have it. That ain't my business. But they look presentable every fucking time. All right? So let me get to some of these precepts. Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify the Father which is in you. All right. So we are supposed to be a resemblance of the Heavenly Father. All right. Did not Moses' face shine when he got that wisdom? He had to wear a veil over his face. Okay. So the same concept goes for us. We can still shine. All right. If you want a certain level of attention, you got to put in the work to actually obtain that. All right. I'm not saying go crazy out here. I'm not telling you to do anything unlawful. What I'm saying is just invest in yourself a little bit more. And that doesn't take anything, for the brothers that are able to. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. You are the children of light and the children of day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Okay. So again, This is spiritually, it pertains to our spiritual, our spirit first, because everything is spirit first. But then this is also a physical thing. All right. Our conduct, because the thing is, if you look good and then you pair that with the conduct, the brotherly conduct that we have, Salakia, the brotherly conduct that we have in this truth, people look at us like we're gods. It's been a couple of times where me and the Shah wa Allah, we went somewhere, looked nice, smelled nice, and then they seen our conduct. Motherfuckers looking at us like we got fucking like gold. We handed out gold, man. And it's because we are the children of light. All right? We are the children of light, and we resemble the Heavenly Father. Okay? Even in our physical appearance. Now, I wanted to bring it to another point. And 2 Chronicles chapter 9, right? This is when Sheba, I ain't gonna call the bitch the queen, but this is when Sheba, or the queen of Sheba, Salakia, when she went to go visit Solomon. And I wanna highlight one point, all right? And this is going to solidify the point. And I'm gonna try to speed read through this because I know I've been on this for a minute. Try to wrap this up. 2 Chronicles chapter 9, verse 1, it says, "And when the queen of Sheba heard the fame of Solomon, she came to prove Solomon with hard questions at Jerusalem, with very great company and camels and bear spices and gold in abundance and precious stones. And when she was come to Solomon, she communed with him all that was in her heart. And Solomon told her all her questions, and there was nothing." Salakia, Aki. All right. It says, "And there was nothing hid from Solomon which he had told her not." It says, "And when the queen of Sheba had seen the wisdom of Solomon and the house that he had built and the meat of his table and the sitting of his servants and the attendance of his ministers and their apparel, his cupbearer also, and their apparel, and his excuse me for this word, accent by which he went up into the house of the Lord, there was no more spirit in her." All right? You got to understand, the Heavenly Father talks about attire. The Heavenly Father, like, this was put in there for you to understand that attire is extremely important. All right? Well, it's not extremely important, but what I will say is that it has some leverage to it. Okay? And mind you, this is a woman. This is a woman we're talking about. Keep that in mind. When she seen the apparel of these men, she was bewild. It's the same concept that still goes today. You got you on a nice pair of shoes, nice shirt, nice pair of slacks or pants, some chinos, something like that. Nice little fitted, nice little hat, cap, whatever. That will make, and you smell, and you, mind you, we are children of light. Okay? And you smell good, good hygiene. And it's not even for the woman. It's really for yourself primarily, because you want to present yourself a specific type of way. And I said this a long time ago in the chat. I said, I want to work this body to its max potential. I want to see what this body can achieve whilst I'm in it. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay? So the Lord has given me this body, and I want to take care of it as much as possible, because this body doesn't belong to me. I'm not of myself. My spirit is aside from this flesh, because my spirit a lot of times doesn't subside with this flesh. But I'm going to take care of this flesh, not for me, for the Heavenly Father, because I'm his child. All right? When people see me, I want them to see glorification through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now, if they see that based off what I'm physically wearing, or they see that because of my conduct, that's on them. But I'm gonna make sure the same level of effort I'm putting into my actual spirit, I'm gonna put some of that effort also into my physical appearance. All right. And that was the point. That's the main point. So don't use this excuse. Oh, brother, man, we about to get out of here tomorrow. So, I ain't gotta shower. I ain't gotta brush my teeth. I ain't gotta wash my ass. I don't gotta wipe my ass. Nah, bro, you do. You don't know when the Heavenly Father's coming. We're not in World War III. All hell hasn't broken loose. All right? We still have the liberty to do the things, to go out here, go to, whatever events or some brothers like concerts, some brothers like festivals, some brothers like clubs, some brothers like lounges, whatever the hell you do on your free time. Some brothers like going to do fun things, walk in the park, whatever your prerogative is. Just when you're out and about, you want to just look presentable. That's the main point, And I think I got one more. Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Man, Solomon was stunting, man. Even our forefathers, all of our forefathers was, I ain't even trying to be carnal, but all of our forefathers look extremely presentable, man. What did our father, King Solomon, say? All right, let me go to there real quick. This this Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon, right? All right, and that word, let's see that word comely. I actually want to find out what that Hebrew word is. All right, comely, beautiful, seemingly. Or seemly, comely. My man is beautiful, man. Our forefather was beautiful. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? We resemble. You gotta understand. We resemble that royal line. That's where we're directly from. That man. That man was. That's what's it called? Y'all was shy, man. We are from these men. Even if you're in different tribes, Yahweh Shai is the head of all of us. All right. I want to see Hebrew. Here we go. Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I want to see what that word beautiful was. Sha-cha wa ra. Anya. Yeah, Anya is I. Wa am na a wa. Na a wa. All right. Na a wa is comely or beautiful. All right. Yeah, so I am black. That's Shachawara. Shachawara. That's black. All right. Anya is like I. All right. Wa na awa na awa na awa. Wa would be but, na awa would be comely. Okay. So don't get it twisted. King Solomon was out here, and y'all already know the glory, man. When the Queen of Sheba, when she seen the apparel that his cupbearers was wearing, she was like, yo, hold up. Who is this individual? Whoa, the glory that they talked about? Man, y'all was for real. No, the scriptures say when no spirit left in her. That's how the hell we supposed to be when we out and about, man. Coming to camp, look with one eye clean, the other one got some boogers in it. Or snotty nose, scruffed up, got lint in your hair and your beard. Armpits smelling like you ain't take a shower in 10 days. Talking about some, y'all bust you. Come on, bro. To the brothers that can manage, this message goes out to you. To the brothers that can manage, this message goes out to you. To the brothers that have a harder time and are not as fortunate as some other brothers, we understand. The Heavenly Father understands. Okay? But this was just like a little bit of Israelite Yasha Allah image consultant. You know how you have some individuals in the world, everything pairs in the truth. You know, appearance is very important. So with that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shabbat, Shemar Kal Kadash, and Kabaka, whatever Kaza, Koyim Now, Ba'aith, or Shalom, Barakam, Bakar, and Shiasha Allah. Until next time, I'll keep my say Shalom.